California. Thank you for being here tonight. You could be anywhere else, but you're here, and what a time to be here. It's also what a time to be alive. As I speak right now, let me double check. The price of Bitcoin is currently 3,390, and Ethereum just hit 300. Wow, I think it's almost the highest Ethereum's ever been right now. It's right at the $300 mark. So the cryptocurrency world is continuing to grow, explode, and change. And this is an exciting time to be in. Now, I'll tell you, after 18 years being involved in network marketing, I had no idea at this stage that this is what I'd be doing. This is what I'd be talking to. As a matter of fact, I just go back to January of this year. I had no idea that in August, this is what I'd be talking about. See, I've always known and heard about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I didn't know what blockchain was, but I heard about this industry. And I didn't really take it too serious at the time. In fact, the first time I ever mentioned Bitcoin on social media was August 1st, 2014, right here. August 1st, 2014, because a business partner of mine in Japan was the very first business in all of Japan to have a Bitcoin ATM machine. And I mentioned it. 2014. Do you know where I would be today had I invested in Bitcoin back then? And I really started to hear about this in 2013. Had I invested in it back then, I had the money. I could have put $10,000 down, no problem, and just forgot about it. Where are we today? But it's not too late. So for those of you who are thinking, oh, you know, all this exciting stuff is happening, Bitcoin is exploding, maybe it's too late for me. No, it is not. We are still in the infancy stages. But in the infancy stage, one important ingredient is what everybody's missing. And that ingredient is called education. Education. Most people have no idea what this is or how it can impact their lives or why they should even pay attention to it right now. See, in fact, by the time people start to see things like this, it's going to start to be a little bit too late. You know, you're going to start to see Bitcoin ATM machines everywhere. It's going to be a little bit too late. So you want to jump on board now before the masses figure out what's going on, what's taking place. So let's get you educated. And this program is here to guide you through a structured source that's going to educate you. You see, cryptocurrencies are one of the most misunderstood and under-acknowledged products on the planet because a very small percentage of people understand just how they work and what they do. So many are missing out on what is becoming a very powerful tool for the ones who are taking advantage. Our goal at iCoinPro is simple. We want to educate you on what cryptocurrencies are, how they work, and how you can take advantage of them. Did you know that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have been around for almost 10 years now? And most people still have no idea what they are, how they work, or their purpose. The most interesting thing is that in this day and age of technology and news spreading so quickly around the world, that something so powerful and potentially life-changing can go unrecognized for so long. In other words, actual online currency that is allowing people to send money to friends, family, and business contacts worldwide from their cell phones without needing a bank account and without needing permission from any agency, that is making life and business significantly easier for so many people around the globe. Success is impossible without understanding your space. And at iCoinPro, our team of experts teaches you step by step how to implement simple strategies, learn, and succeed. Technology changes every day. We keep you up to speed on important changes in the market that can significantly impact your results. And as a member of iCoinPro, you will receive live and recorded video training teaching exactly what the experts do to get results. On top of our exclusive training, You receive an understanding of cryptocurrencies. Our powerful compensation program will reward you even more. I call that earning while you learn. Now, the thing is about education. How many of you have $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to go back to school? You know, my son's going to college this year. It costs $17,000 a semester. Are you kidding me? 17 grand a semester. So not too many people have enough the money to go back to school or even the time. Nor do you know where to do if you want to become self-educated. You don't know who to listen to, where to go on social media, where to go on YouTube to watch videos. So this course is going to teach you in a structured way everything you need to know with this training modules. We start off with the core training. That's your introduction to monetary systems, currencies and cryptocurrencies, the birth of cryptocurrencies and blockchains, and how to acquire Bitcoin and many more. That's a core basic training. Our advanced training is going to teach you things like the cryptocurrency exchanges, altcoin overview, mining of smart contracts, and how you can make money by investing in cryptocurrencies by trading and mining. And finally, the micro profit system. This micro profit system is going to teach you cryptocurrency trading, where you're going to earn whether the market goes up or the market goes down. You're going to learn about Polynex profit and loss and Bittrex profit and loss, how to trade. And you don't need to have a whole lot of money. You can start with $10 to teach you how to trade. And one thing that I like about this and all the other cryptocurrency MLM type companies out there is that you're not purchasing coin with us. We're not promising double your income. We cannot guarantee what the results are going to be. What this program is about is getting educated on this industry. And the industry is going to change. It's going to adapt. There's going to be things that's going to happen that we cannot even foresee. But the education is always going to be there. And this education software is always going to be upgraded to teach you. In fact, we have new stuff coming down the line this month and next month that I'm not allowed to talk about yet. So the question is, how do you get started? You have to spend $17,000 a semester? No. You have three options. You want to get back to the person who is showing you this. Option number one is a one-time payment of $79 and then $39 a month. That's it. Now, option number two, one-time payment, $229.95. That's 6 months in advance. 6 months. No monthly. Or option number three, 12-month membership, $449.95 for the entire year. Whenever we have a new module that drops, especially when we have, I can't even talk about that. Wait, I'm recording. Yeah, I can't talk about it. I gave the hint last Saturday night when I turned the recording off. But we've got something that's going to drop that's a game changer on the trading side. But it's not expensive. $39 a month, ladies and gentlemen. See, I got to tell you, the last couple of years, I didn't want to hear nothing about Bitcoin. I was focused on the things that I was doing, that I considered real, that I could touch, taste, and feel. But sometimes things come across your desk that you can't ignore. And when you start seeing ATM machines in your neighborhood, when you start hearing about companies saying they're only going to pay out in Bitcoin, as a matter of fact, I got to give it to my former CEO, Michael Weeder, because he thought about this in 2013 when he first brought up paying out commissions in Bitcoin, because it solved a major problem. You know what that major problem was? How are we going to expand internationally and be able to pay commissions in countries like Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, the Philippines, Kazakhstan, where a lot of people don't have bank accounts? They don't have access to debit or credit cards. How are we going to pay them? I'll give you an example. In Nigeria, if one person made $50, by the time all the banking fees took place, he was left with $5. $5 after all the fees. I did a Facebook Live that said Americans are dangerously behind on this, and we are. from the rest of the world. And the reason why is because of use. For us, we don't see a practical use for it. It's just a figment. It's just, just a novelty. But the rest of the world, in Europe with what, over 50 countries? You can't travel country to country with more than $10,000 cash. They have to always do currency conversions. I'll never forget when I went to Birmingham, England, and in the airport, I went to the currency conversion to switch my dollars to the euro. And the amount of fees I got hit with, I said, "Are you kidding me?" And they said, "Well, you should have did it with your bank before you came, and then have your bank mail you your currency." Now, my wife did that. She was a smart one. She did that when she went to London. I waited to the last minute. But it solves a major problem in the world. And it's not just about the money. When you get educated and you understand what the blockchain is all about. There was an article about farmers that, I'm going to look at it right now. What did this say, this article? Farmer John was all over this one because he's a farmer and he knows exactly what's taking place. This one, no, this is 150 Bitcoin ATMs to go to the Ukraine. Did I already shut it down? I think I might have already closed it. Oh, here we go. Blockchain will revolutionize agriculture and food supply chain. It can't be hacked. No more third-party verification is needed. No more banking system is needed. This is the future, whether we like it or not, whether we believe it or not, whether we want to know about it or not. It is happening. I got to give it up to my business partner, Bill Childers. 2 years ago, now he's 79 years old. And 2 years ago, he told me, "Brandon, you better take this Bitcoin stuff seriously." And I say, "Yeah, whatever, Bill. You go do what you're going to do, go waste your money. We're busy over here." I should have listened to him. But you can't unlearn what you learn. I can't unlearn what I know. And I know that this is the future. The rest of the world is already jumping on this like white on rice. But I also believe in doing things safely. Because I don't believe in a lot of these Bitcoin company MLM scams that are out there. And most of them are. That they promise to double your money. They want to create their own coin. They want to do this and that. I'm not going to knock it and say that they're not going to work for some people. Because there are obviously people who are making money with it. But for me, it's just far, far too risky. I like the safe zone. And there's 3 safe zones in cryptocurrency that we are involved in. And those safe zone is 1, education. Education. We're not trading coins here. We're not buying Bitcoin or Ethereum. We're just educating the public on an emerging industry, and this is already called the 4th Industrial Revolution that is taking place right underneath our nose. That's it. Education. The second is trading in it, like Forex market, the investing side. But this program here teaches you how to trade. See, there are programs out there that you can pay somebody and do auto trading. I don't believe in those just yet. I am involved in one just to test it out. But I don't believe in those just yet to start promoting. And the reason is because you're putting your trust in somebody else in a new emerging industry. You don't know if the trades are actually taking place. You don't know. I mean, it's just too risky. I'd rather do it myself and follow what we're about to launch. That'll help you out. And the third is mining. You say, what mining? What is that? Mining. Well, you ever heard of the gold rush? People went out and mined for gold. This is the digital gold rush. The blockchain does not exist without mining. You're mining for cryptocurrency. So every single month, you have coins that's being mined for you passively without me having to do anything. That's what I like, letting my money work for me. Those are the 3 safe zones. But before you can do anything, you got to get educated. I tried to ignore this. for a long time. I was so busy in what I'm doing. The thing about it is you don't have to stop what you're doing. Whether you're a part of another company, another business, you don't have to stop any of that. But I was tired of seeing people I know in the last 12 months becoming millionaires while I'm just sitting here watching. Time to jump on in head first. What you do now between now and the end of the year is going to set you free for life if you take it seriously. And we are inviting you for that ride. I'm going to end by playing one video, like, what is cryptocurrency? That's the #1 question in America. People hear about Bitcoin. I told my brother, I said, do you know what cryptocurrency is? He said, what is that, kryptonite? He had no clue what cryptocurrency is. So here's a quick video on it. Get back with the person who was showing you this. Take the free course. It doesn't even cost you anything to take a look at it. And we'll get you plugged in. We're on a 90-day run right now. 90-day run. My goal is to get to $5,000 a month and more within the next 90 days, just by sharing this. And we get paid in Bitcoin or direct deposit. But imagine if you're getting paid in Bitcoin, you see it rising. It hit 3,400 just about an hour ago. I saw it went down. Where is it at right now? It's at, oh, it went back up, $3,404. At the beginning of this, what did I say? Was that 39 something? 3,404. Ethereum's at 301. I'm mining right now. I'm mining for Ethereum, and I'm mining Litecoin. And next week, we're going to start to mine Ethereum Classic. And somebody's like, whoa, what is that? What is he talking about? Well, that's what education is about. Once you get educated, you're going to understand terms that used to be foreign to you. You're going to know what cryptocurrency, Satoshi Nakamoto, blockchain. You're going to understand what hash rate is, what mining is, what Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, fork is, Bitcoin Classic, Litecoin, Dash, Ripple. You're going to know what all this stuff is. The ticker symbol on the trading. I get so excited when I look, I understand it. I look at the stock exchange ticker, and it's like reading Greek. I look at this, I understand exactly what it means. When it says BTC/USD, when it says LTE/ETH, I understand what all that stuff means now. Only 3 months. Only 3 months. This is just the beginning. So with that, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Here is that video. The next presentation will be Thursday night, same time. Get started. We'll get you plugged into our Facebook group and also all of our recorded information. God bless. Good night. Bye-bye.
Cryptocurrencies are a kind of virtual money. It operates a lot like cash, and you can use it online anywhere in the world. A lot of people are familiar with Bitcoin, but there are actually a lot of other different kinds of cryptocurrencies out there. There's Ripple, there's Ether, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and I could go on. There are lots and lots of these. Most of the cryptocurrencies are scams. People will create a ripoff of Bitcoin, and then they'll get people excited about it, say, hey, everybody should invest in this thing, it's gonna go up in value over time, and then they just try to get rich quick. But some of them actually have some really interesting qualities and features that separate them from Bitcoin. A lot of people also think that Bitcoin lets you remain anonymous. That's not exactly true. It actually gives you a pseudonym, an alias to operate under, and some other cryptocurrencies are taking this and trying to solve that problem by making it truly private and truly anonymous. Monero mixes a bunch of transactions together so that you can't see who is getting paid what, and then there's also Zcash, which uses some cutting-edge cryptography to encrypt the data so that people can't see what you're doing, who you are, how much you're paying, where the money's going, things like that. Another cryptocurrency that's been gaining a lot of popularity lately is called Ether. This is a much more flexible kind of system. It allows people to write apps on top of it. Imagine being an investor and you want to put your money into some sort of investment vehicle. And what Ethereum allows you to do is, instead of having banks and lawyers figure out all the contracts and all of the money arrangements in between the parties, Ethereum lets you code that actually into a computer program so that when some milestone is hit, you get automatically paid out. It's written in the math. Cryptocurrencies allow you to cut out the middleman. So say I'm here in New York and I want to send some money to somebody over in Africa. If I do that, I won't have to pay a third party, a middleman like Western Union or something, to facilitate that payment. So it's much cheaper that way. Some people who believe in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, they invest in it sort of as a hedge against the global economy. We saw what happened back in 2008, 2009 when the financial system collapsed and all these banks went under and they had to get bailed out by governments. So instead, they back digital currency. That way, in case something like that happens again, maybe that'll shoot up in value. When it comes down to it, these digital currencies are bets. You're gambling with your money. The value might go up over time, you might make money on it, or it could crash and burn and you could lose everything. So make sure you only spend what you're willing to lose.